He'll be great. He'll be great in college. How you doing, my friend?
I'm all right. How are you?
Okay, I had a little tough week with this little punk, a guy named Gabriel Sherman from the New York Magazine. Just feels as though he could print anything he wants about me. This was the catalyst that I could talk about it now because I really don't give a crap because I'm suing New York Magazine and this guy Gabriel Sherman. I got Lanny Davis as my attorney, and I'm suing him. You know, when you didn't do something, then you could stand up and you can say what you want to say, because when people lie about you, you just wonder about how many other things that this Gabriel Sherman's lying. He has a source or something. I think someone who was terminated from Fox 4 years ago, who hated Roger Ailes and hated everything, is his source. But his source went wrong on one thing. His source presumed, because I'm a private investigator, I did all this black ops stuff for Roger Ailes. And I could say it, and I'll say it on a stand. I have never, ever worked for Roger Ailes, doing any type of personal or anything for Roger Ailes, surveilling anybody. And I told this guy, Sherman, on the phone 2 weeks ago, I have never followed you or your wife, even though that's my business. If I did, I'd tell him, hey, punk, just shut up. But I've never done it, and I told him. But yet he prints it in the article, and I told him, I said, you go with that article. I said, you're being informed by a liar. This makes you a liar, and I'm wondering how many things in his articles are true about Mr. Ailes. You know, as far as I'm concerned with Fox, I told him the truth. I have never, ever worked for Roger. And again, Don, you know I'm a private investigator. If I did do it, that's my business. But I have never, ever. So when you get accused of something by some lying little punk, which he is a lying little punk, because I told him 3 or 4 times, you print it, I said, you're going to have me to reckon with. So that's where we're at right now.
What happened with you and Fox?
Well, they didn't renew my contract. I never was fired because my contract wasn't renewed. Now, as far as that goes, I'm still looking for an opportunity to talk to Mr. Murdoch, because I can't be accused of something I didn't do. And I enjoyed doing Fox for the last 12 years, and I think that doing Fox gives me an opportunity to give sides of various issues, and I think it's something that is very important that people are able to see these two sides of the issues, because we see right now, even with this presidential campaign against Donald Trump with the news media, how it's directed against him. Win, lose, or draw. If you like Donald Trump or you like Hillary Clinton, the news media should not be utilized in a one-directional way it is to attack Donald Trump. Every issue, every avenue. All right, look at whether you like him or not. The news should be more balanced than it is out there, and we see all the broadcast stations and all the news medias, and then when the New York Times becomes what they're becoming now, it's horrible.
Did you?
America is one thing. America is about fair.
Have you?
And I really feel as though that's what's going on, Don.
Have you talked to Bill Shine?
Yeah, I've talked to Bill Shine. I'll be honest with you, I can't tell you who, but as soon as the news came out, another news organization immediately asked me if I'd come on board. I'm not going on board anybody. I'd like the opportunity to go with Mr. Murdoch and speak to him and plead my case, because I want to be a Fox contributor. I enjoy being a Fox contributor. I did nothing wrong. If I did something wrong, Don, I would back off. But I'm not, you know me, I'm like a little pit
What did Bill Shine say?
I'm not going to back off. Put it that way.
Can we have a phone conversation, stupid?
Okay.
But I'm trying to talk to you, and you just keep talking.
Okay.
I wish you were here. Grab you around your fat neck. What did Bill Shine say?
Well, Bill said they're still looking into it, but, they're getting a lot of pressure from people. Anyone who had allegedly anything to do with Roger Ailes is on the not on the good list, put it that way.
Well, he's a pretty straight-up guy, Shine.
Bill's a good guy, and to be honest with you, I think Bill understands it. And you know what? I think I'm going to have the opportunity to plead my case, and we'll see what happens. I still feel I'm a loyal Fox guy. I have not gone to any other shows.
You know,
yeah.
I may have to suspend you from the I'm Mr. Morning program for your association with Lanny Davis.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you get a fine lawyer, Lenny was my lawyer when we're still suing Ford. I'm suing it for a client. And I'm going to tell you something very, very important is, hey, look, I take an attorney who is a good attorney, and Lanny Davis is one of the best attorneys. If you don't like his politics, hey, I don't agree with Lanny on a lot of things, but I agree he's one of the fine lawyers.
Smart guy.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens, Don. That's all.
Well, you're always welcome here. This Bo Money is always going to be Bo Money forever.
Well, thank you.
As long as I'm here, it's Bo Money. You understand me?
Yes, sir. And one more thing, one more guy. We lost John Timoney, my old CEO.
God bless him.
And he passed away with lung cancer. John Timoney, I believe he's only about 68, and John was one of the great. He was the chief of the New York City Police Department, chief of the Philadelphia. Then he came over to my company as my CEO. Then he went to Miami, and we lost a real giant with John Timoney, one of the great people in America.
All right, Bo, thank you very much. Bo Dietl here on Bo Money, 10 till the hour.